Here's a graphic from the National Weather Service showing that a significant icing event's going to happen in the next day. Time to go ahead and make some preparations. So first thing I do here is I always make sure the generator is ready to roll. Now I went ahead and grabbed a gas bottle to just go ahead and exercise the generator before the storm event. And this generator will be running off our whole house propane. I do have several videos on my channel about the propane generator, the tri-fuel kit, and the new hookup to the house propane. Be sure to watch those videos if you have any questions or you want to learn more about hooking up your generator to your whole house fuel supply. Next, we wanted to make sure we had plenty of food and supplies in our house, and before the storm rolled in, we headed out to our local grocery store. Truth be it, we were pretty much ready to go as far as having food and stuff available in the house, but it was the weekly time to go out where we do our weekly shopping. We pretty much expected the store to be swamped, which it was. Nevertheless, it was a fun adventure. People were pretty nice, even though it was really busy, and our kids had a good time. It was really interesting to see a lot of the shelves pretty bare, especially the more popular shelves like the bread aisle and the crackers and some of the fresh fruit. It took a little while to check out and get through the line, but we finally made it and headed back home. Now, personally for me, one of the best parts of preparing for a storm is using some of the gear. I'm very fortunate to have built several micro power boxes. These are my own builds. Check out the videos on my channel, but here I have the 18650 DC box as well as my original 18650 DC and AC box. And I have the original, the first box I ever built was my so-called solar powered generator, which uses a AGM battery and has a 1500 watt inverter. Making sure everything is charged, all the boxes as well as some of my batteries, 18650s and flashlights ready to go is essential for preparing for a storm. Shortly after getting all my gear ready to go, the rain arrived and temperatures began to fall quickly. The next morning, the ice arrived. It wasn't nearly as much as we expected. We had about a quarter of an inch of icing, whereas the forecast was calling for a half inch of ice. Now, ice can be really dangerous because it adds a lot of weight to trees and shrubs. This shrub right here in front of our house is really leaning over quite a bit. I'm hopeful that it's going to make it through once the ice melts and it's going to rebound. Ice storms can certainly wreak a lot of havoc, but they can also bring out the best in Mother Nature. Let's go ahead and take a few minutes to look at some video and photos. Mother Nature is certainly beautiful even in the dead of winter when covered in ice. Alright guys, we lucked out here, only had about a quarter of an inch of ice, which wasn't too bad to deal with. Thanks for watching, please enjoy the rest of the video.